Breaker, breaker, 19. Breaker, breaker, 19. Can you hear me?
I'm telling you, this has been a serious challenge,
Very
to say the
interesting.
least. If you gals and guys only knew what we just went through to bring this live broadcast, we haven't even announced that we are live.
Yeah.
And we did that for a particular reason. First of all, my co-host Candyland over here is chicken.
Hey, I was chicken. I was pom. Yeah.
Chicken was like, I said, we got to do it live, and we got to tell everybody on Twitter and Facebook that we are going live. We are officially launching. How are we going to have an official launch and not tell people we're live?
Nobody show up.
We have gone through it. This has been so weird. Okay, first of all, this is Mama Sita with Classy Gamer Gals.
Yay!
Oh, where's that applause button? Can we practice it?
Hello.
No, we'll do it next time.
Yeah.
All right, and my co-host,
Candyland.
Dee! All right, okay, if you only I say it before, this has been an uphill battle. We have had all kinds of technical issues and difficulties, but we are here and we are live.
Yes.
And I want to say, wow,
Yes.
we did it, and we're here, and we're here.
All right.
Classy Gamer Gals. First, I want to say to you that
the
reason
that
I
decided
that I wanted to start this YouTube channel because I saw what I would call a lack of talk or anyone really expressing how gaming affects women and what we deal with as female gamers.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we bring such an awesome dynamic to this gaming community.
Yes.
We do. And we bring a different type of experience.
Mm-hmm. Most definitely.
And as much as I am to equality, okay, and I don't want to get into that.
That's a whole another
we do the same job, we get the same pay.
Mm-hmm.
But I think there's differences in being a woman.
Mm-hmm.
I am 100% woman, and I love being me.
Yes.
And I love being a gamer.
Mm-hmm.
I love gaming.
Me too.
I know you do. I know that's why you're here. All right. And I just want to break down those stereotypes of what a gamer is supposed to look like.
Mm-hmm.
We are all black.
Uh-huh.
We are all white.
Mm-hmm.
We are Asian. We are Hispanic. We are men. We are women.
Yeah.
We are middle class.
Yeah.
We're poor. We're rich. Okay, we're young and we're not so young.
I like that word.
Yeah. And I also want to explore these stereotypes in a positive manner and help someone toss those ideas and throw them to the trash can where they belong.
In the trash.
Gamers are lazy.
Myth.
Yes, gamers are antisocial.
Myth.
Mm-hmm. Gamers don't want or they don't have or want enough sex.
Myth.
Myth. Double to the myth. I'll just leave it at that. Gamers are kids.
Myth.
Yes, and gamers don't practice proper hygiene.
I smell good.
Me too. I'm telling you, I've heard that though. I've heard that seriously. Seriously, I have. And gamers only work at GameStop.
That's not true.
I've never worked at GameStop in my life. All right, and last is certainly not the least, my all-time favorite. Gamers live in their parents' basement.
Myth.
Well, you just call us the Mythbusters. because I want to bust all those myths down. You're going down. All right. All right. Yeah. Well, Classy Gamer Gals, we're also going to introduce two other type of podcast types. We have our Gals Room, where the women, we all get together and we just talk. We have Gal Talk, and we address those issues that we may have in online gameplay, when we talk gaming, when we present ourselves as gamers, like what do females and women, what do we go through in gaming? As well as we're going to have wine and recline nights. Wine, yes, wine and recline, where we're going to drink wine and we're going to rate the hottest hunks in gaming.
Wait a minute, the hottest hunks?
Yes, yes.
Wait a minute, you talking about the men that create the games? Oh, you talk about the men that play in the game, the characters.
Hey, we can do both, but I was mainly talking about the characters. For instance, we can, like Master Chief versus Nathan Drake.
Okay.
And we're gonna drink wine, and we're gonna talk about which one is with the hottest hunk, and we'll have a listing for that particular night.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna give that to our girls. Have some fun with that. All right,
Good.
all right, guys, you hear me? We're gonna have a wine and recline night, so you can listen to. We want to invite you into to kind of hear how the ladies rate you and how hot we think you really are. We do that. All right. Okay. What's happening April 22nd through the 24th, 2016?
Yay!
And Classy Gamer Gals, we are going.
Yes.
I am stoked.
I'm so
I'm
excited.
going to Boston, Massachusetts.
I'm so excited.
We haven't made our hotel arrangements just yet.
I don't know. I think I might have started packing yesterday.
Have you?
I went in my closet and I just started gathering stuff. And I got up this morning and I was like, oh, what the heck? I started putting clothes in the bag. I just started packing for some April.
Yeah. Well, you know what? It's something to look forward to.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah. All right. Okay. We also want to talk about our giveaways. We have several giveaways to celebrate the celebration. I'm sorry. Celebrate the debut. The debut of Classy Gamer Gals. So we are giving away an Xbox Live 12-month Gold membership, a PSN $20 gift card, that's PlayStation Store. Also, we have codes for Fallout 3, Gears of War 1, and Gears of War 3.
Sounds like a great plan.
Yes. So what we say to you is leave a comment on this particular broadcast, and every week we're gonna pick someone, pick our winner, and make sure your emails are up to date, because we're gonna send out you these codes. All right. So what do we say? Every week. All right. Every week. All right. So the first giveaway is going to be the Xbox 12-month Live, and we'll choose our winner tomorrow.
Make sure that email is correct.
All right. And then next week we'll do the PSN Store card. And then the following three gears and Gears 1 and Gears 3. Okay. All right. Now let's talk about what brought us here in this stage of our gaming lives.
Okay, well, I know for myself, I've been playing video games since I could say Super Mario Brothers. And through all of this time up until now, I've been playing Rise of the Tomb Raider and Metal Gear Solid.
You've been playing that? Metal Gear? Okay.
Yes. That was a game I actually was playing when I was like in high school. And I remember that it was the same game by a noise that it make once you're alerted that an enemy is around.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay. All right. Oh, that's interesting.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, Rise of the Tomb Raider, that's my all-time favorite game. I don't know. Well, yeah, it does rank up in my all-time. It was definitely,
It's nice.
yeah, yeah. We're about to talk about our game of the year,
Mhm.
but I go back to the days of Mousetrap and Paperboy, Burger Time. I was in that first generation of gaming, and
Mhm.
I missed the third, fourth generation games,
Yes, absolutely.
and I just I came back with the 360 and the PS3.
Yeah.
So I missed so much, and you have a
Mhm.
lot more knowledge at that time as far as gaming. I've had to kind of do my research because I love gaming during that time. I
Yeah.
did. I kind of faded out, but
Yeah.
I'm back,
She's
and I'm back. I'm
back.
back with the vengeance.
Yeah.
Yes, and I love it. All right. So right now, I've been playing Ori and the Blind Forest and Mad Max,
Okay.
and Ori has made me so mad. Ori has made me so mad. Beautiful game, wonderful game. You should play it. I recommend everybody should at least attempt to play it.
Okay.
But it's made me so mad
Why?
because I'm at a place where okay, I had to perform like 4 or 5 difficult maneuvers, okay, to reach this particular area. And I don't want to give anything away.
Okay.
But to reach this particular area, 4 or 5 different maneuvers, which was pretty difficult for me.
Mhm.
All right. I reached the first section, did what I was supposed to do, went on into the next section. There's another 4 or 5 other maneuvers that I have to perform,
Oh
but I died.
wow.
And it's making me go all the way back
Oh
to
my
the
goodness.
beginning of this stage. And I'm so mad. I rage
So I'm
quit.
about to say, did you rage quit?
Yep, yep, I rage quit. And I haven't been back since. I'm angry, I'm hurt, I'm disheartened. Mad Max is so underrated. It did not get the justice it deserved. I don't think so.
Oh, I have to play that too.
You should play Mad Max. You should play Mad Max. That's all I have to say. You should play it.
Okay.
Yeah, all right. So we're gonna kind of briefly talk about VR gaming. It's one of the hottest topics right now, and I wanted us to touch on it just a little bit because we're coming out of CES, and it has been the topic of the gaming community. And we know that VR, there's Oculus Rift, PlayStation VR, and we've got the HTC has their collaboration with Valve.
Go ahead, dang.
Yeah, yeah. But I want to ask the question. I mean, do you think that VR is something that's going to have lasting or have longevity, I should say? Or is this something that's just gonna kind of like, it's like all right, we'll play it here and there, and then after that, we won't play it anymore?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's something that people are gonna be like, "Ooh, this is something new." But I mean, you think about like the Wii or and all that kind of stuff. I'm feel like, "Ooh," but now hardly nothing.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, the Wii was pretty huge in its day.
It was.
It was. It was. I mean, you remember we all used to get together
Yeah,
and play the Wii and the Wii Sports and
yeah,
the dance and the Wii Fit. I mean, that was pretty huge.
yeah. And then are we talking about like a headset?
Yes, it's gonna require a headset, and I'm not quite sure though. excuse me, at this point, what else is going to require depending on which route you go.
Okay.
I mean, they're already saying that Oculus is like the cream of the crop.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I'm not quite sure where PlayStation VR and Valve with the HTC. And I believe it's the HTC Vive. I'm not quite sure,
Oh,
but I did look at some of the games that are coming out,
Mhm.
and the only game that I'm looking at on PlayStation VR, Tekken 7 does pique my interest. It
Yeah.
does, and then Portal for the
Okay.
Valve, the HTC Vive, that piques my interest. Now, I see that Ark Survival Evolved is coming out on the Oculus Rift, and I'm like, who's going to want to? There's so much exploring and
That's
in
gonna take a lot of
building in
time.
that game.
Yeah.
Who wants to do that stand up with a headset on their head? Because I certainly don't.
Me neither. That may be the part that determines too whether it's going to be something that's going to be a long-term thing or not.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. We just have to. This is one of those wait and see kind of deals.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Everybody jumped on the 3D bandwagon at one time, remember?
Well, yeah, you're right. You're right about that.
And people start going to the movies and coming out with itchy eyes or strained eyes. And I actually tried PlayStation VR at PlayStation Experience.
Oh, how was that?
Yeah, the actual game, and I don't remember what the game. It was some type of flying simulation where I was in this aircraft and I was shooting at aliens. I don't know what it's called, but it was pretty neat and it was cool. I will say that it was a cool experience. I was like, wow.
Yeah.
But when I removed my headset,
Did you feel
I was
nauseous?
like, wow, girl, I almost passed. Well, I didn't pass out, but I really dizzy.
Yeah.
And the gentleman had to grab a chair and help me sit down.
Oh, see, that's a bit much.
Yeah. So I think they really have to address those issues. And I don't know, I don't think that's just, a PlayStation VR. I think that's VR period.
Across the board.
Yeah, across the board. So we'll see. We'll have fun kind of seeing where that goes, right?
Yeah.
All right. Women and gaming.
Oh, yeah.
Women and gaming. There is so much to talk about with this topic. And even when I was talking about, like, what are we going to talk about there? There's so many topics. Women and gaming is so generic. Okay. So we have like the rest of the entire year to pick any topic we want with that. Okay. But tonight, I just want to point out some of the powerful women or in gaming, the Amy Jo Kims. She's the CEO. It's Shuffle Brain, and Shuffle Brain works with PopCap and EA. She was a game developer that worked on Rock Band and The Sims.
Mm-hmm.
And these are names that I just, I may have heard them before, but they just don't stick. We always hear, the sea of the men in gaming. But we really don't hear about I don't really hear about the Amy Jo Kims or the Bonnie Robson, who's the corporate VP of 343 Industries. Of course, you all know that's develops the Halo franchise.
Yeah.
And there's also another, can you pronounce her name? What's her name?
I believe it's Siobhan.
Siobhan, is it Siobhan Reddy?
Mm-hmm.
I hope that's right. If that's not correct, listeners, please correct us. But she is the studio director of Media Molecule. And that's a developer behind the Sony Computer Entertainment, Little Big Planet. You ever played Little Big Planet?
Mm-hmm. I haven't played that.
I've messed around with it a little bit. But these are I just want to take some time and spotlight women and talk about it because I just feel like I don't see enough of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're also seeing an influx of female heroes too, Have you noticed that?
Oh, yeah.
Yes. I mean, I feel like Lara Croft set the
She set
stage,
the
the standard.
Mhm.
She truly has. She has. And we have recourse coming out, a female hero. We have Horizon Zero Dawn
Yes.
as another female hero. So these are, I think these are women that we can kind of look up to and that have strong characters. Yes, I don't want a damsel in distress. I'm kind of tired of seeing those types of female characters, even in the movies. I want to see a strong woman. I want to see a woman chop somebody up and beat them down. Don't you?
Oh yeah. Laura Croft did that for me. I mean, just that game is like I can do this. Just give me my tools. I got my gun. I got my what's that thing called? The satchel. I got my arrow. I got everything I need. Just let me go. I got this.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm really interested to see where the franchise is really headed with her. I know with this reboot, it's kind of like they started over. And I think some of the complaints about Rise of the Tomb Raider was gamers wanted more depth. They wanted to see more of her life.
Okay.
That was, one of the complaints that I did hear or see. But it's a reboot, and it's kind of like getting to know her all over again. And for those of us that didn't play the original version,
Right.
Including myself, I really didn't play those games. I saw them, I messed around with them a little bit when I first started gaming again. But I think Tomb Raider was the first reboot, was the first Tomb Raider I really put the time and effort into.
Okay. I know I actually went back and downloaded Laura Croft and the Temple of Osiris, which is absolutely nothing like the Rise of Tomb Raider. It's like the game is so different. So I was able to see where they started and where it is now. And I was like, this is a major upgrade. And I even like that game too, though.
Yeah.
Even though it's more of the older style.
Yeah.
I like that game too.
Yeah. Well, we have lots to look forward to, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I saw an article, and in this article, it said that I think it was VentureBeat, and it said that 48% of women are gamers. 48%. And when I saw that, I'm thinking, okay, 48% of women are gamers. Does the online gaming community reflect this trend? That was my first thought when I saw that.
Yeah.
And then I had to remind myself, okay, well, 48% of gamers doesn't necessarily mean 48% console gamers.
That's what I was wondering. That's exactly what I was wondering. I was like, that number pretty high.
Well, where are they? Because, and that's what I would like to know. What's the percentage of women gamers that actually game on a console? Because I just don't think the online gaming community actually reflects that. And I would like to see that breakdown.
Yeah.
It's a really interesting article. If viewers or listeners, if you haven't read it, it kind of gave a breakdown of types of gamers and the perceptions, and it talked about the negative, some of the negative stereotypes towards gamers, and I want to have that discussion actually right now. Like, who do you think has more negative stereotypes towards gamers? Are they women or are they men?
Who has the most negative stereotypes?
Yeah, and this is a question. This isn't a right or wrong answer. But if in your opinion or with your experiences, who has the most negatives? If I say gamer,
Mm-hmm.
and I were to poll men and women, who do you think would have the negative stereotype towards gamers?
I would just say us, women, with my own experiences.
Okay.
I would say from the standpoint of being a woman in gaming, as soon as you say you're a gamer, especially if I'm talking to a male, it's like, what? You do what? You play what game you
They're
play?
excited. They get excited.
They
don't
get
they?
excited, or those some of those other ones, it's like, where she come from? Like, is this for real? I mean, she play the same games I'm playing, and some of them, sometimes I feel like I'm playing the more hardcore games than they are. Like, they still playing the Disney, the Mickey Mouse game, and I'm playing Metal Gear Solid. Stuff like that. I'd have been in situations like that.
Don't you love when that happens? I do too. I had two gentlemen to help me when I was moving some furniture.
Mm-hmm.
And I was engaging in a conversation with one of them I knew,
Mm-hmm.
and we were talking about Metal Gear
Mm-hmm.
and some other games that were coming out, Batman.
Uh-huh.
We were just having a discussion. I was standing there talking, and he was on the floor, and I think he was trying to get my door open. And I just saw him slowly turn around, and he looked up at me, and his eyebrow raised up, and he goes, "I have never ever heard a woman talk like that." And I'm thinking to myself, I said talking like trashy or dirty or using foul language. So what is he talking about? And I had this closer look on my face. He goes, "No, I promise you, I've never ever heard a woman talk like you're talking
About games.
About games. You know about Batman.
Yes.
He's like, you're talking about the Division. You're talking about Rainbow Six Siege. He's like, where'd you come from? He's like, man, I know you told me that this girl games, but I thought it was Candy Crush Saga.
No.
Farmville. He was like, "Mom, man, I told you, she gamed." I love that.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I game. I do a little game. I do a little something.
Yeah. Do a little third party shoot. Yeah. I do a little, I could do one first person shooting games too.
Yeah. But that's, when I think about that though, and when I say the stereotypes towards gamers, and I ask you that question, like who do you think has the most negativity towards gamers? In this article, and I'm quoting, it's in I believe it's the 18 to 29-year-old age group. 33% of men view themselves as gamers. 33% of these men identify themselves as a gamer. While only 9% of women did.
Oh, wow.
So 9% of the women were willing to say, I'm a gamer.
Why is that?
You game, but you won't say that you're a gamer. I know why. Because of those negative stereotypes that are attached to gamer.
Yeah.
I bear witness to that.
Yeah.
It's almost like, I've told you at one point when some of my friends would come over and I would be in the process of gaming and I would pretend that I was watching a movie or I would slide my controller down and come, they'd come in, and I was just watching a movie because it looked like a movie to them.
They ain't gonna look That's the truth.
Because I didn't want to say that I was gaming. because I thought they would look at me and say, "Oh my gosh, what is wrong with her?"
Yeah.
Or look at it as a sign of immaturity.
Yeah. And it most definitely isn't.
No, oh, it isn't.
Mm-hmm.
But those were my feelings, and it was a sense of shame because I felt like I'm too mature to be gaming. That's how I felt. How I felt.
And it shouldn't be that way.
No, it shouldn't be that way, and it's no longer that way. And that thought process is in the trash can, right where it belongs.
Just made it 3.
And that also bleeds into that type of mentality, I think, bleeds over into relationships.
Uh-huh.
And I really want to have a discussion here. This is really crucial for me because I think when you have a man married to a woman and he's a gamer, and there's a likelihood, the likelihood of her having a negative opinion towards him because of that, or gaming as a whole, is really high.
Right.
And we talked about the reaction that you and I have received from our male gamers because we game.
Yeah.
It's like, excitement and wow factor thing.
Right.
And I asked a few of my friends, and I told them that I was going to mention this on my broadcast. I'm not calling out any names, but I wanted to know for women that have boyfriends or husbands who game, what are your main or your primary complaints that you may have about your video gaming husband or boyfriend? So if there are any women that's listening or will be listening to this podcast, I urge you to maybe grab a pen and pencil and kind of jot some of these things down, because we're going to have an open conversation and we're going to be real.
Yes.
And we're going to do plain talk.
Okay.
Grown folk.
Are you
This
ready?
isn't kid stuff.
No kids.
All right, number one of the primary complaints that women have towards their husband or boyfriends that game. He's spending too many hours gaming.
Mm-hmm.
Number one. Now, I'm saying number one, that's the first one, but this isn't really in any order. I'm just number one, number two, whatever. Number two, he's spending too much money on video games. Too much money. You may have a point there.
Yeah, especially if you have a budget set up,
Yeah.
and he going outside the budget.
Then
that will be a problem.
I think that's a valid complaint. I really do. I do. And I myself, I'm extremely guilty of going above and beyond my gaming budget. And I have found myself neglecting other areas or taking from one particular area because I want to invest more into my gaming. Hey, I'm guilty. I've done it. I have. One other complaint is once he starts gaming, he tunes her out. He's just not attentive.
I'm gonna tell you now, when you a gamer and you on this one particular section that you done got out 2-3 times already, and somebody walk in the room and you really try to get past this point, you might just tune everybody out because you're trying to focus on that one section. I guess my advice would be, why don't you just pick up the other controller and join in?
Well, that's the easy answer for us because we're gamers. But if she isn't a gamer and that's not her thing, then what does she do? I mean, he doesn't. he doesn't have her attention. He's not listening to her.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, just think about that. If you ever been neglected or feeling like your man's not paying attention to you, one thing about us, we love attention.
That we do.
And we love our men to give us attention.
Then you go and stand in front of the TV. No, I'm just joking.
Oh, okay. And then do what? Go ahead on. You started. You gotta finish it.
You go in front of that TV and you say, surprise, this the new game. Do you want to play this game?
All right. Okay. All right. You know what? We're gonna come back to that. I wanna come back to that because I think on this list that was one of that might be one of the issues.
Okay.
So let's just come back to that one. All right. All right. He neglects his responsibilities around the home. Uh-oh. He neglects his responsibilities around the home.
So he not taking out the trash. He not washing the dishes.
Uh-oh, brother.
He not fixing dinner on the night he's supposed to fix dinner.
I'm trying to help my fellas out, but this doesn't look good.
This don't look good at all.
Now you have to listen. This is what I say. If you know a game is coming out, okay, go ahead, guys, and do the housework around the house, or go ahead to the grocery store and buy dinner and have the 5-day meals already put together for her.
Yes.
Clean the house, do the laundry, whatever you to do around the house to have a sister out.
Yes.
So then when your game debuts and you want to sit there and play, you don't have to hear her mouth.
That sounds like a plan to me. Now I like that one.
Yeah, now she's still nagging.
Go ahead and say it.
I'm not gonna say it.
Okay, don't say it.
You thought I was gonna say bitching? Oh, I said it, didn't I? Ooh.
Yes.
Uh-oh. I meant that in a good way. And she's still, nagging, then hey, that's on her. Come on, girlfriend. If he has done all those things up
He
until
done took out the trash. He done washed the dishes. He done set up the meals for the whole week.
What about the kids? What about the kids now?
Wait a minute. He done took the kids to play.
Yeah, send them to a babysitter. Get somebody to keep the babies for the weekend or something.
He done bought you your favorite glass of wine. He done got all that stuff prepared for you. And he gave it all that.
Yeah. See,
we just trying to help y'all out. That's all.
We trying. And I'm trying, and I see her point of view if she walks into the house and he's sitting there gaming and there's trash
everywhere,
or clothes or baby in a dirty diaper or something.
Right.
I can get that.
Yes.
I get that.
Yes.
But if he's taking care of things. I mean, we're talking about he's working too. So, you all working, you're both working, or it doesn't matter. Everyone may be working at home. I don't know. Yeah. But whatever the case is, I think if you take care of your responsibilities prior to and during, you have to pause sometimes and check your environment. Yeah. And if when she, the statement we had about not getting enough attention. Just pause sometimes and say, hey, baby.
Oh, you know what? That would be so sweet.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that.
Oh, she walks past and, baby, I like how you look in them jeans or that dress. I like them hips.
Yes.
Give her attention. And then keep on hitting that A button or that square button.
What best?
I mean, we want to be pacified at times. Yeah. All right. Next, he speaks to her in gaming slang or lingo. I was actually serious. Yes.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Wait a minute, I'm sitting here trying trying to think about, what game,
That's what I should have asked. What this really means, but she told me, she said he speaks to her, the game and goes playing.
Well, I guess it depends on what game he playing. When we talk about PC gaming or even console gaming, when I think of that type of language, I think of The Sims. This war is a friendship. If the woman is done, then it's the woman. Blah, 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 blah. Now, see, if he's talking to you like that, it's a problem.
Oh no, your brother need to be checked in somewhere.
He need to be checked in somewhere if he talking Sims.
Okay, but what if he's just walking around? I don't know. I am Master Chief. I'm just trying to.
Well, you know what? That depends on what type of situation we in. Because if he think he Master Chief, then we may have to go to another level.
Oh.
That's a whole nother gameplay.
What level we going to? If you think
Yes,
I stepped into that.
You stepped into that again.
I think our listeners want you to keep on going with that one. Girl, till you started something again. You keep starting stuff.
I can't do them all.
All right. Next, he prefers video games over me. And that's okay. You talked about walking in front of him and saying, "Won't you try this video game?"
Yes.
That actually was one of the primary reasons. A young lady that I was in business with a few years ago, and I mentioned this before. I flew to Florida for business engagement, and we were, in her home, we were talking, and her husband was on the video games in the next room, and then she just shared this with me. And at the time, I wasn't into gaming like I am now.
Yeah.
But she said, "Mama, see, look at him. Look at him. That's all he wants to do is play video games. He doesn't show me any attention. I could walk in front of him, but naked.
Oh, now that's a whole nother level right
And
there.
he will shoo me to the side. Girlfriend told me that.
Oh, wow.
And at the time, of course, I'm thinking, what the heck is wrong with this brother?
Yeah.
What man in his right mind? Especially, and not to say how attractive you are, that's a deciding factor or not.
Right.
But, she was a decent looking lady.
Yeah.
And I'm saying, what? Now, of course, I would say, well, what was he doing? Was he in the middle?
What part of the game was he on?
Right. And was he playing online when he could not stop? And
Right.
that does make a difference. But, from her point of view, if I come to my husband and I'm coming to him and I'm smelling good,
Yeah.
I'm all lotioned up, my hair tight,
Yeah.
my nails did, my skin all soft and smooth, and I slide up on my man, and he pushes me to the side because he wants to play a video game.
Yeah.
Of course, she's gonna think something's wrong with that.
Yeah, that does something to your self-esteem too, because it's like, okay, now I'm comparing myself to a video game.
Yeah.
Wow.
How many men do you think will actually do that? Seriously.
I don't know.
I mean, seriously. I want to know: are there men out there
That do that.
that would push their wife, girlfriend to the side, who's coming to him because she wants to be intimate? I mean, she really wants to be intimate. Okay, she doesn't have a headache. The baby's asleep or
the babysitter.
She's in her negligee, and you're gonna tell her no, especially for those who's been waiting 3 months already.
See, I ain't even gonna go there.
I'm just trying to keep it real.
Yeah.
This is real talk. All right, this is grown-up talk, no kids.
Yes. Now I can tell you what I think.
Go ahead, shoot.
Have you checked his phone call log lately?
All right.
He pushing her to the side to play a video game.
Oh.
Have you checked that phone call lately?
Uh-oh.
Have you seen who been liking the Facebook pictures? Did I say that?
Yeah, you just said that.
Oh, I said that. I done brought Facebook into the mix.
Did you just
I
go
didn't mean to do
there?
that. Oh,
Well, I mean,
goodness.
this is real talk, though. I mean,
Yeah, I mean it could be multiple
Yeah.
reasons when it comes to something like that. I mean, because you have to think about, was there a situation that happened? So the reason why he's avoiding that, is it really the game?
mhm.
Is it, somebody else?
Uh-oh.
I didn't mean to say that.
Yes, you did.
I did. Or, I mean, is it just really the game? I mean, he just at a part in the game, like you said earlier, that I can't pause. You can just give me a second.
Yeah. Well, I know. I just have a hard time believing that men, and we're talking, heterosexual here,
Right.
okay? Just for the sake of people say, well, it could be this. No, we're talking heterosexual relationships. I
Right.
just want to make that clear.
Right.
I just have a hard time believing that a man would say no to that. And even if he had to say, hold on, baby,
Right.
let me finish
Right. See, that's
this
what I'm
mission.
thinking.
And as soon I'm in the middle, baby, hold on, I'm in the middle. But as soon as I complete this shot,
Right.
or I have my team, or
Right.
reach victory,
Right.
I got you.
Right. And see, that's what I was thinking. Like, is that the situation?
Yeah.
Did he say that? Or did he just like, okay, move, get out the way, you on my way to TV, I need to keep playing?
I mean, I can even see some saying, but I don't have to stop gaming, or we can still do what we do. Okay, come on, don't act like that might not happen.
See, I ain't gonna go there.
All right. Okay, well, let's move along. He might meet someone online and have a relationship.
That's a tough one.
Is it really tough? It's possible.
It very well is.
But guess what? It's also possible that he could be somebody at the stoplight or at food
walking in
line.
the door.
Yes, that's also possible. So, my take on that is, I mean, yeah, but if you trust your husband,
Right.
and you have that trust, then I say, let it go. If he's gonna stray, he's gonna stray. It's not gonna matter if he's online dating or meeting women online.
Yeah.
I don't think that matters.
Right.
If all his friends were male, the only ones he gained on his system game with are men, what happens when he's at work, or what happens when he's at the grocery store, the sports bar, or he hangs out? So I think we gotta kind of let that go and not be so hard on him for that.
Yeah.
I just don't think we should do that. Okay? He doesn't do things with her like take her out on dates. All right, fellas, that's a no.
Can't do that.
You can't do that. You can't game all week and not take your baby out on a date on the weekend. You can't spend 2, 3, 4 weekends out of the month gaming and not take your wifey out on a date.
That's a no.
That's a big no. That's a huge no. She wants your attention. She wants you to wine and dine her sometimes, and she wants you to spoil her.
Yep.
And when you do that, you get rewarded. Can I preach? Can I tell the truth?
Go ahead, tell the truth.
You know I'm telling the truth.
Tell the truth.
Keep your wife happy. Keep yourself happy.
Mm-hmm.
Take her out on a date, fellas. You got to do it. All right. This one is kind of bizarre to me,
Okay.
but I promise you, this was sent to me.
Okay.
She wants to travel and see the world, but he doesn't because he gets that satisfaction from open world games.
Oh no! See, you know, that's too far. That is too. He's traveling around the world. He don't want to. He don't want to go to Hawaii. He don't want to go to the islands.
He played Far Cry 4. He's already been to the island.
Listen, that's too much. That is too much. I can't help you on that one. Cause see, you ought to know better. You and if you did know better, you know what? I ain't got nothing else.
So let me get this right. You don't want to see the word. You don't want to.
That don't even sound right coming out your mouth. That's why
I know. I told you it's bizarre, but this was sent to me. I promise you, I'm not making this stuff up. I'm not. There's a woman out there that's going through this.
I'm so sorry if she is, because that's just another level right there.
Yeah, that's way.
That's close.
You have to travel. Mini vacations. It's a weekend trip.
You know, and carve out some time. Take your game with you. And carve out some times that you can play the game.
Yeah, you can do that. But you have to go. You have to go out and see the world.
Yeah.
And let's not let these stereotypes. The gamers don't want to, aren't social.
Right.
Don't want to interact with people. Don't give people, leverage. Yeah. So put that controller down, those open world games, and go book a trip to Hawaii and take your baby to a real island.
To a real island. Not a game island. Come on, baby. Come on. You want to go to the island? Come on, let's play ball. That is terrible.
All right. Last but not least, I'm afraid he may become violent or develop an addiction playing all those shooting games.
That's like partial stereotype too, though.
It is. I think it is. But at the same time, I do think there's some validity to that, because can video gaming become addictive?
Yes.
Yes, of course it can. And can we spend too much time gaming and neglect our responsibilities and duties and put other things to the side and video gaming take control? I mean, I can remember the stories I've heard of World of Warcraft and college students flunking out of college because of playing too much World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
Warcraft, I'm saying craft. Warcraft. Here I go, flubbing a word. I will flub a word. Let me say that. But that is a reality. And I think that's a legitimate concern if that's actually happening.
And then the question is, what are the other signs along with that? Like, are there other signs besides the game that concern them to the reason why they say if they play too much of the game?
And that argument that when we hear these mass shootings,
right,
and then people want to say, well, they find out they play video games because they want to attribute video games to the mass shooting.
Right.
But I say, what's the difference between violent movies or TV shows that we all watch and love? So why are we singling out video games?
Yeah.
And just to say because it's simulating, the controller in my hand does give me the feel. But when I watch a movie, I'm still thinking those images are still projecting themselves into my psyche, are they not?
Right.
Okay, so I just think it's hogwash. It's complete bull malarkey to try to pin that on video
Games
games
alone.
because alone. Now, if you want to, like you said, there are other things.
Right.
If whatever, if his behavior, like this particular woman, if your husband is becoming, you see signs that he's becoming more violent
Yeah.
towards you or other people or animals.
Right. Or was he already abusive from the beginning?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I think there are other key factors
Right.
with that. Yeah.
Yep.
This has been interesting.
Very.
And we are going to go so far with this in our house room. Yes, we are. Next time, we're going to have MC Shells
Oh yeah.
and Kathy Andy with us. And we're going to kind of take this particular conversation and go way, way deeper than we are tonight.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to have some fun with it.
This
All
was
right.
fun.
Moving along, our 2015 Game of the Year.
Oh, drum roll, please.
Mine, Rise of the Tomb Raider.
Oh, most definitely. That's mine.
Yeah.
That is most definitely mine. I mean, I would say from the actual storyline, I mean, sometimes I felt like I was watching a movie, even though I was playing a game. I mean, who does that? I mean, thank you. Thank you to Microsoft. Thank you.
Well, yeah, we have to thank Crystal Dynamics. The developers
Yes.
they developed an awesome game. I mean, we thank Microsoft for coming behind and, helping with, financing and all that they did.
Mm-hmm.
I have feelings about that, though, as far as marketing that game.
Yeah.
I think there could have been way more than what I saw.
Yeah.
Okay, I think Microsoft could have pushed that game a little more than it did. It still ended up selling 1 million copies, including December sales.
Mm-hmm.
When it launched, Fallout 4. There was so many other games. They were Fallout 4, and then Call of Duty had come out a few weeks before, a week or two before. So it was sandwiched between some really
good games.
Yeah, it really was. So obviously, December was a really great month for Rise of the Tomb Raider in regards to sales.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
On IGN, Lucy O'Brien's article, she talked about the game as well. And she said, Rise of the Tomb Raider is the most fun I've had with Lara Croft game since 1996.
Awesome.
That's
awesome. That is really awesome. I said that it was the greatest non-RPG game that I played all year. My best RPG game that I played that wasn't an RPG because it's an action adventure game. But I felt like it was an RPG game. I wanted to explore. I was interested in the world. I wanted to, I wanted to the quest, and I was interested in the characters and getting to know them. But of course, you couldn't go so far with it because it is an RPG,
right?
But it was well made, and not just visually.
Oh yeah,
I think the story was pretty good.
It was really good. I mean, I did not want it to end. I was like, wait a minute, I just need a little bit more of this.
Yeah. Would I have liked to see more in depth in Laura's life and her relationships with her father? Would I have liked to see more? Yeah. I think so. I think I would agree that I would have liked to see more of that. Mm-hmm. And there are other types of gameplay, even vehicles that were in previous versions. Perhaps they introduced that as well, because swimming came back with Rise of the Tomb Raider, her ability to swim. So that was something she did that way back then. So so for it's there's still so much more
that they can add.
Yes.
Well, maybe they just giving us a little bit at a time.
Apparently, that's what they're doing. Well, I'm all for it. And our last topic for the night, before we wrap things up, our 2016 hottest upcoming game.
All right, all right.
All right. So I just put together a listing, and we're not going to talk about each and every one of them, but this was just our list. And if there's something there that you might want to add to it, but these are just the games that we felt like, Classic Gamer Girls felt like, that must be played, from our point of view. Quantum Break.
Oh, yes.
Uncharted 4.
Oh, yes. I have a question about this. Because I haven't played it, but a lot of things I read compared Uncharted with Tomb Raider. What you think?
Yeah. Well, there's this conversation or debate, I should say, as to which one kind of modeled their game off the other. But Tomb Raider was here first.
Right.
It was here first, and then Uncharted. So it's fair to say that Uncharted looked at the Tomb Raider series and kind of modeled some things off of Tomb Raider. Now, the reboot of Tomb Raider series reboot, it is fair to say that they looked at Uncharted, Nathan Drake, and kind of bit off of some of the type of gameplay. I mean, climbing.
Okay.
Yeah, because I didn't see that particular style in the previous Tomb Raiders. And if I'm wrong, correct me.
Okay.
But I think they both took from each other.
Okay, well, that's fair to say.
Yeah. I mean, but they all do that.
Yeah.
All game developers, they all do that.
Yeah.
So, no, it's all good. Dying Light, the following. I'm really looking forward to that. Dying Light was a sleeper hit, I think. And I was so afraid to play Dying Light.
Was it scary?
Dying Light. Huh?
Was it scary?
Are you serious?
I haven't played that one.
You just asked me, was Dying Light scary?
I'm just listening from the
I know
name.
you
Sounds
just
scary.
asked me that. Girl, I'm looking for something.
Don't smack me.
Girl, wait a minute. Yes, I just smacked
She just
her.
smacked me.
Yes. Was it scary?
Oh my goodness.
Girl, that game. Look, when I first started playing that game, I had to play it with the lights on. Because I never really played horror games. Outlast, I tried to play that.
That's what. So it's kind of like along
So-
those lines, because that game was scary too.
Yes.
I would have somebody to room me. No, don't go yet. I ain't finished. Just let me get past this part. Then you can go out.
Yeah. That's how I was with Dying Light.
Okay.
And I think the only reason I was able to really complete that game, finish it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Kudos.
I played that on the PS4. And I had my online gaming buddy with me.
Okay. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a very special online gaming buddy. And he really helped me through that one. Because then he would say to me, all right, you do realize that there are going to parts in this game where you're going to have to play at night. All right. Because what I would do is I would progress through the game, but then go to like a safe area and then sleep during the night.
Oh my goodness.
Go ahead and sleep, and then wake up and then where the sun is up, and then play through it.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, because I was so scared.
Oh,
But as I continued to play it, I got used to it, and it wasn't so scary after a while.
Oh.
And so now, I'm not saying I'm this big bad, but
As long as it don't give me nightmares.
yeah, well, it might. You've never played it, and are you into horror games?
I am, because I liked what was the game we were talking about? Outlast. I liked it. I just, had to have the light on, somebody in the room.
Okay.
So I
Well,
could probably play it.
Dying Light, they chase you at night. They come after you
Oh,
at night.
my
And it's
goodness.
really dark.
Are they zombies?
Yes. I mean,
Oh, my goodness.
they are creature-fied. Okay.
Oh,
There's yeah, and they come and then they come at you a lot faster, and the numbers are higher at night. They come at you during the day too, but at night they're so much faster, and then it's dark.
Oh,
And,
wow.
yeah, you have to use your flashlight.
So sometimes you can't see them till they like right up on you.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
That
And
sounds
then they
like
have
a
like a
good game.
night vision as well that
Mhm.
you can use on to kind of blind them, so they give you a chance to attack them or kill them or whatever. But
Okay, that
so
sounds
I'm
like
really
fun.
looking forward to Dying Like the following Far Cry Primal.
Okay.
I have to say this: I was a little disappointed when I found out that Far Cry Primal is not going to have online co-op, because the Far Cry 4
It had all of
online
that.
co-op, and so I was kind of disappointed when I heard that. And I don't know, I don't even know if I want to play it now. Those are my feelings right now. But,
Yeah. I wonder why they would leave that part out.
I don't know. I mean, I understand. I've been told that Far Cry is a single player game. That's its history and all.
Okay.
So I get that.
Okay.
But my experience with it has been co-op mainly, and I love that. I love playing with my online gaming buddy, and I won't have that. So, all right. Fable Legends.
Oh, I can't wait till that comes out.
MC Shells, Kathy, Andy, Candyland, and Mama Sita.
Yes.
That game when it
Yes.
debuted. Okay, and I have them on next week, and we're going to talk about that. The four of us are going to talk about that game.
Yes.
Kind of looking forward to that one. No Man's Sky. That's a PS4 exclusive, at least for now, I believe. Or
Mm-hmm.
console exclusive, I should say. Recore, Horizon Zero Dawn. I'm really looking forward to that one. I really, truly am. Sea of Thieves, The Division, Mass Effect Andromeda, Candyland. If you haven't played Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3,
Uh-huh.
you need to go
I
play
need to catch
it.
up.
Yes. Go play it. Play it. Put it on your list. I mean, I have a huge backlog list, so I am no one to really try to talk about that, because my backlog is
That's so huge.
horrendous. Yes, it's horrendous. It truly is. Cuphead, Doom, Detroit, Gears of War 4.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Street Fighter 5.
5. Yep.
And last but not least, Halo Wars 2. So these are our must-play, hottest upcoming games for 2016. Okay?
Oh,
Well, all right. Well, we're about to end this broadcast and bring things to a close. I want to say thank you, Candyland. I appreciate you, girlfriend.
I was nervous.
Oh, I was nervous too, believe it or not, especially after the evening we just had trying to pull this off. I don't know how we're going to end up sounding right now, because this is they kind of really good.
Yes.
It really has. But you know what? We went with it, we did it, and we had fun.
Yep.
All right. Well, thank you guys for listening.
Thank you.
Yeah, I really hope you receive something from this. My ladies, my gals, I hope we gave you some key points. All right? I want to leave you with this, my ladies. Surround yourself with friends that push you to be and do better. No drama or mess. Just high goals and high heels. Good times and positive energy. Did Katana just fart? Did you hear Katana? Okay. All right. No jealousy or shade. Simply bringing out the absolute best in each other.
All right now.
And keep it classy. This is Mama Sita 925.
Candyland.
Classy Game of Gals. Peace and acts of grease.